What's up, guys? Thanks so much for stopping by the channel today. I'm coming at you with a product review from a really cool company called Exo Pro. This is a camping chair, and I'll show you that right there. It all packs down into this very lightweight package. Comes with its own little case, which is nice. Weighs just about less than 2 pounds, which is great for backpacking. It's also good for car camping, obviously, if you're just throwing all your gear in your car, but it is very light, and so you can take it to the backcountry if you want to. It's got these lashing points on the case itself, so you can lash this right onto the outside of your backpack if you want, which is really nice. And yeah, it's great. I've got a stool right now that I use in the backcountry, and it's good, but it doesn't really give like a lot of rest to your legs because you have to use it to balance a lot. But this is a full chair, and so it will give you a lot more relaxation in the backcountry. So let's take a look at it and how setup works. So as we unpack it, it comes into several different pieces here. So we've got the actual chair frame. This is I don't know if you can see, but sort of like a vinyl sort of material and mesh, which is good. And then the pockets right here on the back, this is what will go into the frame of the chair. I don't know if you can get close on that, but these are very well made. Lots of stitching in here, so it's actually like really hard in that corner, much harder material than the rest of it. So I feel like it's really reinforced well, so that I don't think this is going to rip out or be any sort of problem. So I think that's really sturdy. And then you have the actual frame of the chair that seems sort of not very much like a chair and not very sturdy, but when you get it all together, it really is. So all these are, I don't know what the name for these joints are, but they have the small cord inside of it, so it all comes down and collapses into a small piece. So basically, setup is just putting the bars into their right places, letting them stand up on their own, connecting that here as well, the second piece, and that. And so there we have the frame of the chair. You can kind of see it starting to take shape. This is the back of the chair, and that's the front. And then you're going to take this and stretch it on with the larger mesh up top, and obviously the label for the print is going to face down so it can be readable. It does stretch onto the frame, so you got to use a little bit of elbow grease to get it on there. It's not bad. Not bad at all. So that's it. Really quick setup. That's the whole chair itself, but this is probably the feature right here that I like the best. These legs, even though they are removable here, they actually expand. You can see these different 3 points, and so you can make these legs taller by just holding this and spinning until they lock into place. So I'm tall. I'm 6'4", and so I need a chair that's a little taller, especially to make it's a lot easier to get in and out of that way. And this is my one critique of this whole system, is that these insert bars are not on some sort of groove that locks them into place. So when you push this little pin in, I don't know if you can get closer on that, but when you push this pin in, usually it stays in line, so it comes into that with this sort of mechanism, but on this one it spins, and so you could pass it right up and miss it, and then you kind of got to search for it, and then you finally find it. So that's my only critique, is that maybe this could be have some sort of system in it or a groove that would keep it kind of locked into place, but again, not a huge deal. So that actually adds quite a bit of height to the chair, and again, I'm 6'4", so this is a big deal for me. I'm also not a small man, and so this holds me just fine. I don't have any worries about this collapsing at all. I feel very, very secure in it, and the thing about it being taller is that you can see the angle for my legs is not as great. With a shorter chair, your feet are up here, so they're harder to get out of. And so if you're looking for something where, especially if you're at the end of your day, you've been hiking a long time, your knees are sore, this is a great one because you can stand straight up from it, which is nice. But you also, the benefit of this as opposed to the stool is that you can completely recline. You can relax. You know, it's going to be really stable for you, so it disengages your leg muscles. With that small three-legged stool that I have, you kind of have to sit like this all the time, which keeps these muscles engaged and doesn't really let it rest. So this is really comfortable. I've had it around the campfire. It smells like it actually, but it's really good. So I recommend it. You get it all packed down into this right here, and this is a camping chair. It comes in a couple different colors. I got the blue here. I think it also comes in orange. So you can pick that up. I'm going to leave a link in the description below to Amazon where you can purchase it. Great little chair, and especially if you've been looking at chairs like this, this one's going to come at a much cheaper price point than some of the other models I've looked at are upwards of $100, $120. This is roughly half that price, but the only thing is it's not quite as sturdy. There are some plastic parts. This joint here is plastic. And it's just not, doesn't necessarily have the same build quality as the other models. All of these are aluminum, these poles, but the joints are plastic. But for the amount of money that you're saving, I still think it's a really high quality chair, and I'm trusting to use it. So I think it'll be just fine, especially if you're in the market for it. So I'll leave a link in the description below. Thanks for watching. If you're watching this on Amazon, I'd appreciate it if you hit the yes button below the review, letting me know it's helpful. That really helps me out on the review channel. If you're on YouTube, hit the like button and then subscribe to our channel, because I've got a lot more content coming, lots of different tech reviews coming, and also some cool things for the backcountry as well. So thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.